D here with 8th House Energy. Here to bring you your May 2022 Silent Enemies reading. I'm not doing individual signs for the Silent Enemies reading throughout the summer because of the fact that we got so many planets in retrograde. And those of you who are familiar with the channel, you know I always do sign readings for the planets when they go in retrograde for you so that you have an idea of how this could be affecting you. So in order for me to get everything done and still satisfy everybody, because I know some people like the Silent Enemies readings, I'm just going to do it based on element, okay? So this is going to be general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. For those of you new to this channel, this is a channel where we focus on spiritual growth. So the understanding is that we are spiritual beings. We're not human. We are spiritual beings. We come down to this planet because as a spiritual being, there are lessons that you need to learn so you can ascend to your highest level possible. We are on the third realm here. So in order for us to complete lessons on the third realm, we had to come down, hop in human bodies, and then learn the lessons and complete the tasks so that we could move on. Now, we have to keep in contact with our higher self while we're completing these tasks because our higher self will help us navigate these 3D energies, okay? So for those of you who may be having a hard time listening to your intuition, this is one of the readings that'll help you to further develop it. What you can also do is, by divination tools such as tarot cards, and learn to read them. It's one thing to learn the stereotypical definition. Anybody can learn the definition of tarot card readings. That's why we have so many readers out here. But what is very difficult for some people to do is to be intuitive and tap into the intuitive energies of the cards. And, this is what I promote. I don't expect people to stay on this channel for long. You come, you get what you need, you elevate to the next level, and then you move on. If you need to stay a little longer than others, then I understand that. But, I don't expect people to stay long, and I don't expect a lot of subscribers, just because everybody's not spiritually ascending, not on the level in which we're doing over here. So, in that case, I like to focus on, what can help you while you're not watching readings, because you shouldn't have to depend on readings all the time, in reference to listening, when it comes to just listening to your intuition and following that. So I like to help you to develop your intuitive abilities. So I'm going to put 3 cards out. I'm going to read the energy of these cards. If it resonates with you or a situation that you're in, then you may want to investigate the intuitive nudges you're getting. All right. So as a spiritual being, part of the lessons that you complete in this energy, in this realm, are lessons that come through some of the people who are closest to you. A lot of times that is how the lesson comes to us. If you're of a certain age and a certain understanding, then you pretty much know this. You know that some of the most important lessons that occur in your life occur through experiences with people closest to you, friends, family, lovers, business partners, your landlord, people who are in your energy that you have to deal with. There are people that you not necessarily walk away from until, you've gone through some things with them and you confirm that you need to walk away, right? So paying attention to your intuition, it can do one or two things, especially when you get intuitive nudges about these people. It could, one, help to build a closer relationship and a closer rapport to these people, because if you sense something is off, you can simply talk to them and say, hey, what's going on? I sense that something's going on with you. You want to talk, and maybe you are able to be an ear to someone, or maybe you're actually able to help them resolve their problem. It may not even be about you. But then on the other end, that was the best case scenario, when your intuitive energies go off about people closest to you. Now, on a worse side, if your intuitive energies go off and you find out that somebody's scheming on you, or they're jealous of you, or they're envious of you, it could very well be a family member. It could very well be your lover. It could very well be your boss. It could very well be your neighbor. But the thing is if you pay attention to the intuitive nudges, they won't be able to put you in a position where you're totally compromised. At least you'll sense something is up and you'll start paying attention and be more on guard. And that's the whole purpose of this reading, all right? So the cards that are here, the first card that comes out is wisdom. The second card that comes out is disguise. And this is for my water signs, Cancer, Leo. Why did I say Cancer and Leo? Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo, cusper, all right? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we have energy. All right, so I'm going to describe these intuitively individually, but for some of you, the situations may merge because it could be that all three of these have to do with one situation, or two could have to do with a situation. Take what resonates, okay? So, what I'm getting intuitively for wisdom is some of you, okay, so I'm going to describe these as you could be your own enemy, or it could be someone or a person, place, or situation that you're involved with. So, we're talking about internally. When it comes to wisdom, some of you have wisdom that you are not tapping into. Some of you have wisdom comes from what? Experience. You've been through some things. You've experienced some things. Wisdom is actually not that you've been through some things and experienced some things, but you've been through some things, experienced some things, and you've learned from it. And then as a result, you move differently. That's what wisdom is. All right. So some of you are not using your wisdom. You've been through some things, you've learned some things, but yet you're not using it in a sense where you move differently as a result of what you've experienced. So you may be putting yourself in a situation where, you're going to go through some unnecessary headache again. 9 times out of 10, you're going to keep repeating this lesson until wisdom is established from it. If this is something external to you, you've been through this situation with this person, place, scenario, situation before, and you've not learned from it. So your intuition could be going off telling you, hey, hello. And when you don't listen to your intuition, what happens? Tower moments occur. Okay? Tower moments are good for you, regardless to the fact that you may not think so. You don't think so because you're looking at it from a 3D perspective, because you want what it is. You're acting out of 3D emotions like desire, lust, control, ego. So you're acting out of those, and you're going down a path that has nothing to do with your spiritual development. Actually, it could be a path towards destruction. But because you're not listening to your intuition, or you want what you want so bad, you're not listening. So for some of you, you've been through some things. You know this ain't right for you. You know this people ain't right for you. You know the scenario's not right for you, but you have not learned from the past. You're still participating or dabbling or involved in a scenario situation that you should have learned from and gained wisdom from. So that may backfire on you. So you better be careful and pay attention to your intuition. Okay? So it could be somebody around you that you've already dealt with, and you know this person is no good. You may have already removed them from your life, or maybe you're still dealing with them. Oh, I'll give them another chance type of thing. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Believe them. It's not going to hurt you to believe somebody when they tell you I'm an asshole, when they show you I'm an asshole. If you don't learn from that, this person's going to continue. See, sometimes karmic people come into our lives, they're wired to behave a certain way in our life. You learn from, you get burned, you move on. Now, if you go back to this person thinking, oh, they changed, something's different, you go back, you get burned again. That's the second time, right? Now, you would think after the second time, you would be like, okay, let me learn from this. All right, experience has taught me that I can't deal with this person on this level. Especially, for example, say it's somebody you shared something personal with. They may not even be bad people. It's just they can't hold water, so to speak. You know the saying, you can't hold water, meaning that you can't tell them nothing if you don't want other people to know it, because they're going to blab it. You done told this person something personal, and they went and told it. And you're like, okay, well, I know they didn't have no bad intention behind it. It just may have slipped, or they heard something and they put in what they knew, or they didn't know to keep it a secret. Okay, fine, whatever. Then you tell them something else and they tell someone else. Again, they do the same shit. Tell your personal business. Now, at that point, you're not gaining wisdom if you go and tell them something else. So this is what I'm saying: when you experience something and you don't learn from it. Learning from it and then moving differently is what wisdom is all about. All right? So we got disguise. So there's somebody around you fronting. All right? Fronting about who they are. If this is internal to you, this is you acting other than yourself. You're putting on a facade for whatever reason. Maybe you don't like your job, and so you're just putting on the front like everything is cool. But whatever this is, it's a silent enemy. It's an enemy to you. Whatever disguise you're putting on. So if you're acting as if you're okay being around someone who has done something that is not morally sound by you. Say you're around someone who's a thief. All right, you know this person has stolen before. And you're pretending that you don't see it, or you act like it's okay, and things are missing. Things continue to get missing. And you know it, but you don't say anything. that could eventually backfire on you because this person could end up stealing from you. It could be something more severe where you are pretending to be happy in a relationship where you're really not. It could be with somebody who's abusive, emotionally abusive, and you're pretending that all is good. The universe is telling you this is a silent enemy. You pretending that you're happy in a connection here where you're going against your moral fiber and your moral being, your ethical being, and your higher self. This person could be situated. Next thing you know, this person could be lying to you. They could be abusive to you. The abuse is going to attend you. A lot of times it ends up physical if you don't cut it off from the beginning. Sometimes it's, them lying to you. Then the next step is them, emotionally abusing you. Could be, just ignoring your feelings, not acknowledging how you feel about something. You express something and they act like they don't hear you. Or, then the next thing you know, they're talking to you terribly. Then the next thing you know, they're cursing you out in front of people, disrespecting you in front of people. Then the next thing you know, they're putting their hands on you. So things progress. So I feel like whatever it is that you're pretending is not right, you need to, listen to your intuition about it and investigate it and tap into it straight up. Now, if you ask somebody who's acting a little funny, hey, what's going on? I sense something's up with you. And they're brushing it off, acting like everything is okay, I would pay attention to them. What could be going on is maybe they have something going on that they just don't want to tell you about. Maybe they got something going on in their personal life that they don't want to share with you. And that's okay. As long as what they got going on is not purposely, intentionally being done to deceive you and to take from you, then it's okay. And the only way you'll know that is by paying attention to your intuition and just watching this person after you speak to them, just watching them, making sure that, hey, okay, as long as they're not doing nothing weird to me, you know, they're gonna have to, they'll deal with their situation. I'll let them be. They know I'm here if they need an ear, and I'm gonna keep it moving. That type of thing. Now, if this is external to you, there's somebody around you who's faking the funk. They're acting like they care about you. They're acting like they want the best for you. They're acting like they're a friend or a family member, but they are not. It could be a jealous family member. It could be a jealous friend. It could be your lover could be jealous of you. But the thing is your intuition is going to tell you what it is, and you may not be able to figure it out. Okay, because it's like, yo, it doesn't make sense. Why is my intuition telling me about Roger? I don't understand. Roger, he comes home, he's good. We when we talk, everything's fine. You know, I ask him what's up. He tells me, nothing's going on. But yet, I find out later he was talking about me. Or he did something and it came out that it was to slight me. Like those types of things. You got to pay attention to those. You got somebody around you who does not have good intent, and you need to make sure you examine it and pay attention to it, if no more than that, so that you're not caught off guard if this person tries to make a next move. The third card we have is energy. So if this is internal to you, water signs, I feel like you need to replenish your energy. There could be, you see how the bird is feeding? Like I feel like for some of you, you need to replenish your energy. So you need to, if this is internal, you need to do things to replenish your energy. You need to eat right. Right? You need to make sure you're eating right. You need to make sure that you're drinking enough water. A lot of people don't like water. Flavor it. Go buy some flavor stuff and put it in it. Make sure you're drinking enough water. If you can, drink up to a gallon of water a day. It's easier said than done, and maybe you only do it 2 or 3 days out of the week, but that's better than not doing it at all. But drink as much water as you can. Um, That'll help to satiate, your appetite, and help you to stop eating as much. For some of you, if you're overeating or overindulging and you're not working out, that could take a negative effect on your energy as well. Um, some of you could be, doing a lot of recreational drugs, which could be pulling on your energy. For those of you who are like fully strung out, you already know that's an energy issue. So for some of you, it may just be getting better sleep, eating right. It could just also be if you're not feeling well, a great thing to do is to cut back on what you're eating, like, detoxing. Eat fruits and vegetables for 15 days if you can, or for 30 days if you can. A lot of times that'll help to kill any type of infection that's going on because you're starving it, you're not feeding it, right? Um, if this is external to you, you're dealing with someone who's draining your energy. Somebody's feeding off of you. You could be this moon, and this hummingbird could be feeding off of you. So some of you could have people around you who are draining your energy. It could be people who are they always asking you to do stuff, always want you to go somewhere. Can you do this for me? Can you give me that? Can you give me that? And it can even be people calling you up on the phone, telling you about the crazy shit that's going on in their life. Well, I got, this happened to me, and then that happened to me, and now it's one thing if someone calls you up and just expresses, damn, I had a bad day, or I had a bad trip. This is what happened when I was on the trip. This happened and that. It's one thing for that, but it's another thing if this person is constantly calling you with negative shit going on in their life. That's a drain on you too, whether you realize it or not. So you're gonna have to cut back on people who are draining your energy. Some of you are sleeping with people who are draining your energy. That is the most direct way to get your energy drained. If you're not doing it yourself, is by sleeping with someone that you should not be sleeping with. For some of y'all sleeping with somebody who's disguised. It could be an energy vampire, succubus, incubus energy. Some of you may have already had experience with this person and you know it, but this person may come back around. We're in Mercury retrograde. I tell you guys all the time, Mercury retrograde is not a time for reconciliation. It is a time for closure. So if somebody or a person, place, or situation comes back to haunt you, or they actually come back in a physical form, it's time for you to bring closure to that situation. Why are you getting back into something that you know it didn't work out? Oh, well, maybe things changed. No, 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 no. If it was that difficult of a situation that you had to step away from and your life has been better since you stepped away, don't go back. That's a hint. Has your life been better since this person left? And when I say better, is it's just, even if they brought you stress, are you still stressed now? Is that stress still there and they're gone? No. Then there's no need to go back to them. Because when you have a karmic person come into your life based on your contract, they're contracted and wired to deal with you in a particular way. They may not deal with everybody else the same way they deal with you. They may be wired to bring you, worst case scenario, you could be dealing with someone who's wired to bring you disrespect. That disrespect could eventually just be, could be them talking bad about you. Then if you don't cut them off, you don't have the wisdom to cut them off, like I explained earlier. It could go to emotional abuse, and you still let them be around. It could go to the next level where it could be physical abuse. It's going to spiral because this person is wired to teach you to step away from this. This person is wired to teach you a level of self-respect. And if you don't, the lesson is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger and more potent until a tower moment happens. That tower moment could be in this scenario we're describing. You end up in the hospital, or you end up in jail because you get to the point where you finally have to defend yourself and you may have taken this person's life. All because you didn't know that this person, you didn't have the wisdom to step away. You kept giving them chances. Or you didn't listen to your intuition when the universe was telling you that this person is not who they say they are. They're not who they're supposed to be. Or you allowed this person to keep draining your energy. It could be a job that's draining your energy, a workplace environment that you're not supposed to be in. And you come home and you can't even work on your own goals. If you go to work and then you come home and do absolutely nothing, like you can't even work on your own projects that you want to work on or hobbies or, now every day you ain't got to come home and work on something. Some days you just want to come home and chill. But if you're the type of person, you come home every day and you don't do anything, you don't have any goals, you don't have any desires to do, like whatever you're doing is draining your energy. All right, so you got to be careful. So now let's get some clarity on these cards and see what additional messages you may have in terms of wisdom. Let's start with wisdom. This is for my water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, see, you got somebody around you that's disloyal. Yup. Somebody around you that's disloyal. We got the Temperance energy in reverse and the Page of Coin in reverse. So you got somebody around you who's disloyal. With the Temperance energy here, you two are not evenly yoked. You're not spiritually aligned. You're not religiously aligned. Your philosophies on life are totally off. Okay? And Temperance rules wisdom, which is the Sagittarius, the ninth house, Sagittarius energy. So again, this reverts back to what I was getting initially. This is an energy of you experiencing something with someone, knowing that this person has deceived you, but yet you continue to communicate with them or deal with them. All right. Yeah, we have the Six of Coin energy in reverse. This is karmic in nature. This is a karmic person. This person is not there's not going to be a balance. The Six of Coin in reverse and Temperance in reverse. That's definitely a imbalance. Okay. It could be physically, you keep having sex with this person. So, and they're draining your energy. So these two can relate in that sense. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's time for you to let this go. All right. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who has broken the law numerous times. You know this person is a criminal, but you keep dealing with them or communicating with them. I don't know if it's because they're family or what have you, but this person takes advantage of you, or they're going to take advantage of you because again, you're not spiritually aligned with this person at all. For some of you, it's a child who's playing you and taking advantage of you. All right. For others of you, it could be somebody who's trying to manipulate you because you have a child with them. Some of you, because you're not learning from your mistakes, your children are suffering in some way, shape, or form. They're having trouble in some way, shape, or form because things are not balanced. For some of you, because you've not learned, you may end up going to jail, and as a result, your children have suffered because you've gone to jail. Or some of you are dealing with someone who you may have children with this person, and as a result of this person, how can I say this? Because this is never nice. Sometimes what happens is if you're dealing with a person and the universe is telling you to leave this person alone and you don't, meaning the universe is telling you to leave this person alone in ways of this person lies to you, you find out. This person cheats on you, you find out. This person could be emotionally abusive, you see it and you still allow them around. This person could be physically abusive and you still allow them around. What is going to eventually happen is you're going to experience a tower moment. The tower moment is going to come in and you're not going to like the way it comes in. That's why people don't like tower moments. But in the end, the tower moment is good for you because it aligns you with where you're supposed to be going and what you're supposed to be doing. It takes you away from whatever is blocking you or keeping you from ascending to the higher level that you're supposed to go. So for some of you, you're going to have a tower moment if you don't listen. A tower moment is coming. Now, we have disguise. Let's take a look at disguise. Somebody around you is in disguise, or you're faking the funk about something. Yeah, somebody's scared. The King of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not being upfront. All right, yeah, the Three of Cups. Okay, so somebody could be coming back towards you, acting as if they, are cool with you, they're good with you, they want to make up with you. For some of you with this Three of Cups, it could be a family member. But on the low with this King of Wands energy in reverse, this King of Wands that's a beast. You don't like the King of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who will lie. This is somebody who will use their charm, their good looks, their sex appeal, to get what they want. Okay, for some of you this is not a family member, but for some of you it is. For others of you it's an ex-lover. All right, or somebody that you have some type of admiration for and they know this and so they use that to manipulate. They've done this to you before. So for some of you this goes back to the wisdom element here that we were talking about. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands energy in reverse. This person got caught out there before. They've already done this. So they're fronting like everything is good. Yeah, and here's the Two of Pentacle energy in reverse. They're fronting like everything is good. For some of you, they're dealing with somebody else. They're lying to you. They're fronting like they've broken up with the other person. Or we're not together anymore. We don't talk anymore. But they're still screwing this person. Or if they got an opportunity, they will still screw this person. It could be that this person ain't messing with them. See, behind your back, this person is already reconnected with this person. And you may find out if your intuition is telling you what's up. Your intuition is telling you, yo, I don't believe this person. I know they're still dealing with their ex. I know they're still lying to me. You know what I'm saying? And you can't put your finger on it, but you know what's up. Listen to your intuition. Because again, the intuition goes off to warn us of things that we can't actually physically see and things we can't actually physically touch. But shit is going on. And so for some of you, you're getting an inkling, a clue. Yo, I know they still dealing with somebody else. Or I know they're still dealing with their ex. I know they reconciled with their ex. Here's the Three of Cups right here. Okay? So, for some of y'all, this person's lying. All right? Or you could be lying. Okay? And this person may be on to you. All right? And this is showing up as a silent enemy because this person may not handle it too well if they find out that you're lying and you're still with the other person when you told them that you weren't. Some of you are straight screwing that other person, or that other person is straight sleeping with that other person. And they were doing this, for some of you, they did this to you before. Back and forth between you and this person. This is where the wisdom card comes in. This person is disloyal and they're dishonest. And they're not spiritually aligned with you because they don't want the same things you want. Let's take a look at energy. Why is energy showing up as a silent enemy? Okay, here we go with a karmic cycle that's still open with the world energy in reverse. Some of you may work in the airline industry. I get that, and you're burned out. And some of you may want to quit with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you it's about a job for sure with Saturn, rules, regulations, the organization. So it could be that is what's draining you, a job or a certain scenario. But whatever it is karmic. Jobs can be karmic as well, brought into your life to teach you a lesson about yourself. And then once you learn it, you leave this job. Or once you realize it's not for you, you bounce. It could be an organization that you're into as well. All right, what else do we got here? What else do we have for energy? We have the devil energy, major arcana of Capricorn. All right, some of you, this is an addictive situation here. Somebody feeding off your damn energy, okay? And then we have the emperor energy here, and you trying to move forward with this regardless. I'm going to clarify these major arcanas here, but I feel like there's something toxic here. Or you could be afraid to let go. You're afraid to take control of a situation for some of you, and it's draining your energy. Oh, I can't pick up these cards. All right. I wanted to, while we're talking about this, let's just clarify these, and I'm going to clarify temperance. I don't like to leave the major arcanas unclarified. Tell me about this world energy here. What's this world energy? Messages for the world. All right. The devil energy, the scorpionic energy came out in reverse. And then we have the Eight of Wands. I'm not going to take these, but let's just be nosy and see what's up for some people that might resonate. So the death energy in reverse and the Eight of Wands. So some of you are frustrated. You're wondering why things are not moving forward, why you're not able to transform and not able to manifest the things that you want. Also, this is other people's energy with the Scorpio energy. So some of you, you definitely got somebody feeding off your energy, and you don't understand why you're frustrated, why you're angry, why you're agitated, because somebody or something is taking your energy. What's this world energy? Let's clarify this world. World energy in reverse, clarified with the Four Cup energy in reverse. This is about changing your mind about something. It may be depressing you or maybe stressing you out, okay? You could just be bored too. But for some of you, this is Cancer energy here. So I feel like with this energy in reverse here, clarifying this world energy, this is you being depressed about something. So this is about your energy as far as being depressed, being sad. All right. Some of you need to walk away from a certain circumstance, a situation, person, place, or thing, because it's stressing you out. And as a result of it stressing you out, it's stealing your energy. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to change your mood about this. You're going to have to flip it in some way, shape, or form. And the only way to flip it would be for you to take this world card in reverse and turn it upright and close out this cycle, meaning you need to end this situation. All right, that's the only way things are going to get better for you. Your energy is going to change, right? Because with the Five of Pentacles here, that's walking away from it. All right, for some of you, it's physical. And then with this devil energy here too, is somebody you having sex with for some of y'all. Some of y'all is a father figure, okay? But let's clarify this devil energy. It might be the child of your father. I'm sorry, your child's father. Yeah, look at the death energy wanted to come out in reverse anyway. You saw me just put that back, right? I can't make this up. Yeah, so with the death energy in reverse here, there's some type of toxic energy that is attached to you. And this is other people's energy with the scorpionic energy. So some of you, you are dealing with someone who's very controlling with this emperor energy. Very controlling energy. It has a hold on you. And you're trying to move forward regardless, but you got to let this go. It's just going to drain you. What's this emperor energy? And I got to clarify that death energy. What's the emperor energy, please? That's one too many cards. What's this emperor energy? All right, I'm going to take these two for the emperor. The Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. I can't make this up. Some of y'all are in a relationship here. No matter what you do, it doesn't work. This person is strategically doing this to you. They know they're feeding off of you. Remember, I showed you the energy card. They're feeding off of you. This job, this person, this lover, whatever it is feeding off of you, and it's controlling you. And it's feeding enough off of you where you're still able to move on and move forward, but you're gonna have to world this energy. Put the world card upright and close out this cycle. Because physically, with the Five of Pentacles, it's draining you physically. What's this death energy in reverse? Yeah, see, somebody don't want to let you go. Yeah, here's the Page of Wands energy in reverse and the Fool energy. Yeah, see, they're keeping you from moving forward with the Page of Wands energy and the Fool energy. This person don't want to let your ass go. They know you want to leave, but you don't have the physical, you don't have the spiritual strength for some of y'all. Some of you, you do. You just need to exercise it. You think that something's going to change. With this Three of Cup here, this person could be trying to want to reconnect with you, reconcile with you, and you're trying to debate on if you should do it or not. And while you're debating on if you should do it, they're still feeding off your energy because you're still entertaining them. Yeah, we got the five of Pentacle energy in reverse. You need to switch it around. You need to switch it up. All right. So once you switch this up, once you cut this person off, then your energy, your Five of Pentacles will come back. And this is what you want. You want the Five of Pentacles in reverse in this situation because you want your energy to come back. When the Five of Pentacles is upright, like it is here, this person is draining on you physically. They're draining on you physically. They're draining on you financially. Everything in the 3D realm. All right? They're draining on you. And until you change your perspective and close out this cycle, they're going to continue to drain you. And then once you close it out, you're going to be at the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Your health is going to come back. Your financial situation is going to get better. Other than that, they're going to keep feeding on you. All right? That's what I got for you, water signs, for your silent enemies reading. If this resonates with you or someone you know, make sure you click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. I want to thank you for coming to check out the video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care of yourselves.